You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and this is the Talk Beat Jones. 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 We're hot right about now, and this is the Talk Beat Jones. And of course, the man that just ran back after he tapped me upside my head told me to get my telephone out and make sure I have it on silent. That's Mr. Henry Tyler, the Executive Vice President, General Manager, and he is the producer, director, and he is the trainer of all the staff here at TV 33, Cable Channel 91. And so we're going to prepare to bring you a, what do you call it, a show that is strictly off the shoulder tip, off the tip of your tongue, off the top of your head. Why am I saying that? Because I have no idea what we're going to do today. I came in with a brain that is totally empty. So we're ready to bring on my guest host this morning. And so we're going to do that. And let's see who we have on the telephone. We want you to hold, please. Thank you. And ready? Okay. And so with that, we're going to tune up and tune in to our guest host with me this morning on the Talk Beat Jones. And again, you can call me at 313-412-3111. Of course, you can watch this program over the airways of Cable Channel 91, over the Roku box, over the internet, TV33, WHPR.com. And also, I discovered that we have about 50 videos on demand. How about that? So you can also check us out, some of the past shows. Again, this is the Talk Beat Jones, and I have a special guest. Would you please introduce yourself, sir?
My name is Tom Wilson.
Mr. Tom Wilson. And so I'm going to put you on the hot seat a little bit today, sir.
Okay.
So let's find out, first of all, who do we have hanging on with us. And remember, family, you can also participate. In fact, we want you to participate. I'm reaching out for your hand to participate with us. And that number to call is 313-868-0342. You call that number. It'll roll over to the other two numbers. And we want to hear what's on your mind. Remember, you don't have to be in agreement. I have no idea what Tom is going to say. I have no idea in terms of what his positions will be on the issues or whatever. That's his priority. That's his perspective. And that's his opinion, as will be the caller's opinions, could be yours. So remember, don't feel inhibited about calling and stating how you feel about a situation. The only thing we don't do, we don't attack people. Okay? So let's find out, first of all, who we have holding on before we get started. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good evening. Ms. Tyler?
Of Oakland, California.
Oakland, California. And so we are, Mary, talk to me.
I like to say, I'd like to hang on for a little bit because I like to find out how thankful are we?
Okay.
Are you thankful this morning?
Well, hold on. I'm going to let you find out. Can I get identification from you, my friend?
Hey, good morning, Billy, Deputy Chief.
Hey, hello, Deputy Chief Amos. Hold on, please, okay? And hello, can I find out who I have on this line? Hello?
Praise the Lord.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. Thank you. Would you please hold? Thank you.
Of course.
And today, young lady's asking, what do we have to be thankful for? Spotlight is on you, Tom.
Well, the first thing we ought to be thankful for is those who did it, that, God shook us and we woke up. I say that every morning. I thank him for waking me up, and I thank him for walking me through the night to get to another day. And I mean, beyond that, it's what, who was the girl? Lauryn Hill say, nothing else matters.
Her and her 7, 8, 9 kids, huh? Hold on, please. Okay. Deputy Chief, what are you grateful for or thankful for?
Pretty much ditto.
Okay. Hold on, please. That's different. You and Tom agreed?
Hey, well, I mean,
Great minds think alike.
as they say in church, truth is the light.
Or they say, even a broken clock has the same number at least twice a day.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
hold on. Hello, what are you thankful for, my friend?
I'm just thankful for my health, my children's well-being, and God just watching over all of us. And I just give him all the praise and the glory.
Okay, hold on. And Mary
Yes.
of Oakland, California, with your great air,
Yes.
folks are running around in Oakland, Berkeley, San Leandro, Richmond, San Francisco, all of those beautiful places, Hayward, with a mask on their face.
Yes, I've been going out with masks myself. It's really heartbreaking. But can I say this? The homeless go through this every day. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fire victims. Maybe some of those fire victims came to San Francisco. They came to Oakland and stepped over people and chastised those people. Like I say, what goes around will come around, people. And yes, these parks must be managed. It's too many trees. I love the trees too. But get them old ones down. Replant. You got to get real. Use common sense. And that's federal and that's state. I'm just like Mr. Wilson and the young lady. Let me say this. I agree with them. And they said it beautifully. You have a whole lot to be thankful for. Yes, there's a lot going on around the world. But if you have God on your side.
Okay, hold on, please. Hold on, please. Let me go to here. Sir, you
Yes.
are clear to bring on your subject matter, whatever it may be.
Well, first of all, I like to know how much was that check last week, but,
How much was the check?
yeah.
So for folks to understand, that's an inside joke that may not be a joke, but I take it as a joke that Amos heard the perspective that Tom and my Billy Jones was speaking in terms of answering a question or making the pathway clear. If a person is putting something out that's cloudy or something that has not been proven to be truthful, then I will speak up. And just so happened that Mr. Wilson, Tom here spoke on it, was not in agreement with something that Reginald Amos, which you will find will occur, and he felt that we were paid off. There are so many folks that feel that people are receiving envelopes because they don't agree with what is going on. And I want to let you know, Deb, that yes, I received a check, and they told me to check my engine light.
All right. Yeah, but the main thing here today for me...
Wait a minute, hold on. Tom, did you get your check?
I have to invoke my Fifth Amendment rights.
Okay. Now you good, Deb.
Okay. Hey, look, it's my understanding that there's going to be a council hearing Tuesday at 9 o'clock November 20th at the City Council chamber, and it's concerning the Detroit property tax exemption lawsuit. And what's important is the question that's going to be raised is the hold on one second. They want to remove the notarization requirement that the mayor wants to stay in place. And the property tax in Detroit, it's been supposed to be evaluated every year, but for 50 years it had not been evaluated until 2014. And the citizens of Detroit, their property have been overassessed.
Okay, but what is the, we are on a time, so I need you to put something in shorthand about what is going on. What is it that they're trying to do?
They're trying to get the requirement, again, the property tax exemption notarization requirement removed.
Okay, question. Tom, do you know what the notarization process is or what that is about?
No.
And that's what I'm saying, Deb. See, you put out a word, notarization, that many of us folks don't understand.
What it is, Billy.
Yes.
Okay. There's a lawsuit that was headed up by the Detroit Justice Center, okay? And it was for the interest of the people whose property tax were overassessed for 50 years.
Okay, we understand that, but my process, process of moving this along is, what does a notification system mean? Do they have to go to court to have what their procedures to be officially notarized, or is it something that what?
They're asking, they want the people to show up to council, and before they show up, they also want them to call Brenda Jones, Janae Harris, and Tate Spivey, okay, to vote for the people, in the interest of the people.
Okay, hold on. I'm still not understanding what it is about the notification, so take a moment and please be able to clarify the vote, etc., but what is it that they're going to do? What do you understand, Tom?
No.
Okay. Hi, young lady. You can speak on any subject that you choose to, and we'll come back to Deputy Chief shortly.
Praise the Lord. Thank you, Billy, for taking my call.
Oh, I just love hearing from you. I really do.
I want to ask your co-host something. Can, that guy that's been indicted already, my city council person, as well as Brenda Jones, she won those 2 months. Can we get Coleman Young in there somewhere? How can we work that?
Questions to you, Tom.
If I'm not mistaken, you're talking about the
2 months
race for the for Congressman John Conyers' seat.
Brenda Jones won the short term.
I'm talking
the
about
short
for
term.
Coleman Young to be on the city council.
Okay, well, ma'am, the situation is the votes are in and they've been counted, and
For the city council?
No,
when the
she's
guy has been indicted?
Okay, let me step in and help facilitate this.
Thank
What she is asking is that Gabe Leland has been indicted.
Okay.
Can Gabe Leland be removed, and can because the council will be in a position to appoint the short-term council person, is there a way that the citizens can be assured that Coleman Young would be appointed to that council seat prior to the election?
Well, I mean, the only thing in life that's guaranteed are death and taxes. But due to the fact that Coleman Young does not live in that district, I don't think that he can be appointed to that position. And in terms of the situation that Gabe Leland finds himself in, I mean, he has not been found guilty of anything. So right now, he is not. It's just an indictment. And, I mean, he hasn't gone to court. He hasn't been tried.
Well, an indictment is carried out by the federal justice system. I do know that. When people got an indictment, they were automatically removed.
Well, I don't know if there's anything in the charter that says if a person comes up under indictment that they have to vacate that particular seat that they were elected to.
We've had folks who have been on the council
Right.
in the years past. I've been here since 2004, and we've had folks sitting on the city council that were found and were indicted and still were on the council.
Oh, my.
Yes, ma'am. So that was why I asked the question about
Okay.
everyone is thinking that Gabe Leland is supposed to step away, but again, we go through our history. And like I say our history because I'm a Detroit person that understands the history of Detroit.
I'm not familiar. I'm not from here.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, they tell me that if you're not born here, you're not from here, so.
Well, technically, I was born in West Virginia, okay?
Oh, okay.
But I've been here since 1953.
Okay.
So I am a Detroiter.
And that's what we're doing with this program is trying to enlighten, help us understand what is going on, and that's why I'm going back to Deputy Chief again and ask about this notification system so that we all understand how it works because normally when we're talking about I'm trying to get something notarized, I go to a notary.
Right.
That person will do the particular thing that says this is official,
Right.
it is legal, it is documented. So when we're talking about this situation, can it be the notification or is it a notarizing or a notification or just simply break it down, please, sir?
Again, Billy, the people just need to show up at the council.
No. I'm not talking about the people just need to show up at the council. I'm
Let me
talking
finish,
about.
Billy.
Wait,
Let me
I'm
finish.
talking. No, hold on. You your deputy chief. All I'm asking you to do is tell the people if they show up at the council and the council do the voting, what are they talking about, sir? What are they talking about? I don't understand. Tom doesn't understand. The rest of our viewing audience, many of them, don't understand. What are they trying to get notarized? Is it notary? Notarized? Notification? What? Please.
The people have been, they have been overtaxed. And there was the lawsuit, okay? And so the city lost the majority of the lawsuit. The only thing that's holding this thing up from the interest of the people is notarization form, okay? A lot of the people don't have transportation to get downtown to have it notarized. A lot of the people, those that can get downtown, they can't pay the parking. And so they're trying to get this thing removed so that the people can stay in their homes. They can pay the $500 or $1,000 to get their homes back. And a lot of the people that are affected are the seniors.
These are for folks who lost their homes, or have lost their homes,
the tax foreclosure.
and these are people that have been shown in the past they have been overtaxed, which contributed to them losing their homes. Is that what we're saying?
Correct.
And so that's what I'm saying, man. Just tell us. Okay.
That's a vote up or down.
Yeah. And so now the people themselves have to go down and fill out a form, a notary form.
That's what the mayor wants. Yeah.
Okay, so if the folks go down, but at the same time, the council still have to make a vote on this situation. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. 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 So I need you to come back and hit that again because I chopped it up and beat it up and did everything and make everybody get confused. So once again, I want you to come back with that because I was trying to do layman type of style. Please.
Yeah.
Hold on with me, please, and have some patience with me, as Dr. Holly
No
says.
problem. No problem.
Mary,
Yes, I'm still here.
any comments from you this morning? Anything you want to say?
All I wanted to say is we're back to the old stuff, and I'm glad of that too. When it comes to the election, I had some victories and I had some losses, and we'll see. Your old friend Leslie Brooks lost.
Leslie lost?
Yes. What a lot of that is doing is what she did to herself.
Oh, okay.
And I'm wishing her the best of luck as she goes on from here.
Okay.
We have about 3 new council members, and I hope that they don't get with the rest of the snakes.
Okay.
That's all I can say. And I love you, Mr. Wilson. I love you, Deputy Chief. And remember, Billy came in there with an empty brain. You got to take it easy on him.
Thank you, Mary.
Okay, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And tell everybody they don't have to go to the dispensary to smoke. They can just walk outside. Take care.
Very good. Bye-bye.
Bye now. Hi, my friend. You're next. We're going to talk to you. You want to speak to us, please?
How you doing today?
Hi, my guest host is Mr.
Tom Wilson.
And I'm Billy Jones, and we have Deputy Chief Amos on hold.
That's what's up. Thanks a lot, Billy. First, I got to give a shout out to TV 33, Comcast, Channel 90, WHPS, Detroit Island. I appreciate you, Billy, having the show memory of ADL. I see it all day long. So thank you, sir. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, DJ 8 Mile.
Second, you were really trying to be nice.
I'm
you
sorry?
You are very well grown as a host, especially representing WHBR/WHPS. I appreciate that about
Thank you.
you. But one of the things is that, and this has a history of some college, the cartoon stuff. They have an opportunity to have their format or their platform.
DJ 8 Mile,
Yeah.
are you speaking from a speakerphone?
Yeah, I took that off.
Huh?
I took it off. Is that better?
Better talk to me so I can find out.
Yeah, is that better now?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I apologize for that.
And we're about to go to an exhale situation in about a minute and a half, okay?
Well, let's just be happy that here in the city, in the state of Michigan, there'll be a lot less people going to jail for minor possession of marijuana.
Okay.
Now, let's just let this be known. You know, there's a thing on private property and there's a thing on public property. So you cannot do things on public property just because they changed the laws in the state of Michigan. I want everybody to understand that. People who get off work and want to roll up and they're on the bus, they can go to jail over that. So just wait till you get home. Once you get home, once you're on private property, you're okay.
But you know, even on your private, but even on your private property, you can't sit on your porch. And
you can sit on your porch if it's private property. What I'm saying is, it's public property, it's private property. The same way in California, the same way in Colorado, the same way in Washington. Private property, public property. Meaning,
I don't think that's right.
Anything on public property, you have to deal with the laws of the country, the state, the county, the city.
Okay.
We just changed the private law.
All right.
So there's a lot of people now be going to jail if they're on their own private property.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and you can hang on if you want to. I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna exhale.
Oh, sure.
All right, hold on. Whew, boy, I tell you, that was getting real good, and I was about to let the smoke out of my head, but I think I'm gonna settle down. And Tom, we're gonna want to know a little bit your history when I come back because you have been around for a couple of administrations. I want you to kind of hit on a few administrations to bring us up to here. And some of your involvement, so people, they've heard Tom, but they really don't know Tom. Okay. So we're going to exhale. Have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And
Bon Appetit, Elegant Catering. We now deliver. Pre-order your dinners today. Most Wanted Platter. Visit our website, bonappetitelegantcatering.com. Barbecue rib dinners. We now deliver. Shrimp dinners. We now deliver. Fried chicken dinners. We now deliver. Lamb chop dinners. We now deliver. Fish dinners. We now deliver. Surf and turf dinners. at Bon Appetit. We now deliver. Give us a call, 313-444-5048.
This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Billy Jones. I want to invite you to listen, to watch, and to participate every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's right, from 9 to 10 a.m. That's the Talk Beat Jones, and I am Dr. Talk. Make sure you tune in every Sunday from 9 to 10 a.m. That's Talk Beat Jones. Remember, tell your friends. Talk Beat Jones, we're now on Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m. You wouldn't have to go anywhere because this is the Talk Beat Jones. And we're back with we're here with the Talk Beat Jones. No matter what time that you're seeing the Talk Beat Jones, remember, we are working to be the most, to give you the type of information that's going to make you understand how to help this city move forward. That's what we want to do. Once again, this is Talk Beat Jones. I am Billy Jones, and what is Talk Beat Jones about? It means I want you to talk. I want you to feel free to talk. I want you to get that addiction, you know, that Jones. People say, I got a Jones. Well, I want you to have a Jones to talk, to express yourself, to feel free. Release those hackles, not the hackles, the things that's on your wrist. What is it? Shackles. Shackles. I didn't even want to say the word. It made me feel so bad. Think about my ancestors. But you want to let them go.
Yeah, break them.
Break them. Feel free.
Right, take them off.
Take them off. Feel free to express yourself, and you don't care if nobody else agree with what you have to say.
It's your opinion.
Is that right, Deputy Chief?
Yes, sir.
Now, Deputy Chief, help us understand this vote that the mayor is asking folks to come down and sign these papers that, my mic, that, my voice left me for a moment trying to think. These papers that you say the mayor wants folks to come and do what now? Explain that once again, please.
No, it's not mayor, Billy.
Okay.
It's the, excuse me. It's the Detroit Justice Center that filed a lawsuit. We want citizens to come to the city county building. We also want them to contact the council members and ask them to vote in the interest of the people. We want them to vote against this notary requirement.
Okay, so what we're saying is that the folks that are being asked to go down and fill out this paperwork, this notary,
Yes.
you're saying that whatever folks you're with is saying don't do that.
We're saying to again go. What we want to remove is notarization requirement, Billy.
I understand what you want, but what is on the table is what I'm asking. What is on the table?
That's what's on the table.
Okay, if it's on the table, then what is the simple solution that if they call their council person, the council person votes it up or down? Is that correct?
We want the council to vote against the requirement.
Okay, so that's and so the folks don't have to go down, except why would they be going down to fill out the notary papers?
Comment.
What is that?
Public comment.
If they fill out a notary.
They can, while they're down there, Billy, they can, what they want.
Man,
again,
wait.
It's public comment, Billy.
Yeah, they
you
fill out
want
a public
you
comment
want
card.
to let your council know that, hey, we want you to vote in the interest of the people.
Okay, so, man, you got me twisted right now.
I think what
Help me out,
and
please.
the Chief can correct me if I'm wrong. They want as many people as possible who are against this thing that Chief Amos is talking about when they get there to fill out a comment card. Also, if you can't go there, you can also call to the council person who's in that district that you're council person, and, you know, tell them like, hey, I want you to vote no on this. Am I correct, Chief?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, where I'm twisted is I thought I heard someone saying about have the folks to go down. Oh, when you're saying going down, you're talking about go down to the council meeting.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see, I'm thinking you was talking about go down to a certain
Some
agency,
yeah.
some administration
No,
and fill
I
out some
did.
paper.
I did before the council chamber building.
Oh, okay, well, see, that's what I'm saying. See, remember, not all of us is quite as astute listening to a person speak. And I apologize for the family members that I did not understand, and I kind of cut it up. And I appreciate, and hopefully you'll accept my apology, sir.
No, no problem. No
Okay,
problem.
hold on, thank you. And that's why I love for you to call, because again, you be on point. You do your research, etc. You're patient. You allow folks to question, and then you come back and give how to straighten it out. And that's all I ask. Thank you, sir. Hold on, please.
Yep.
Hi, would you like to come in and join the conversation? I'm Billy Jones, and my guest host is?
This is the inimitable Tom Wilson.
And you're live.
Sir, I'm fused with Chief as usual. Controversy, and I don't which go.
Okay, thank you. So that was, he said he was a little confused still. DJ and family, you can still get in at 313-868-0342. Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Come off your speakerphone.
No, I'm not.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? No, I'm out on.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Please, come on.
Can I ask a question? I can understand having people to make statements, but the vote is
DJ, I'm gonna have to do this. DJ, I'm sorry. DJ 8 Mile, I'm sorry. Your phone is really not working well. I'm gonna have to put you on hold till you can do something with your phone. Tom, tell me a little bit about who you are and where you started with in terms of, I know.
Okay, well, basically, to kind of like put it in a not too small a nutshell, I came here in 1953 with me and the four Musketeers, my mother, father, and my brother. Went to public school for about 3 years. After that, it was Catholic school. Graduated high school from Detroit Cathedral. Won a football scholarship to Wayne State University, BMOC, big man on campus.
Star athlete.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Graduated Wayne State, got my undergrad degree in education. Worked at Chevrolet Gear and Axle a couple of years. After that, I worked 25 years in mental health. 1997, I accepted a position with the Detroit Public Schools, and I taught there for 15 years. 2 of those years I was on leave, where I worked for Mayor Archer as a neighborhood city hall manager.
You mean the Mayor Archer?
Yeah, the Mayor Archer.
Okay.
I was neighborhood city hall manager over in Rosedale Park, and that area consumed, or the boundaries were 8 Mile on the north, went down to, I believe, Finkel on the south. 5 Points was the furthest western point, and over to Greenfield on the east.
Okay. And so now you've been active on the various different campaigns in terms of voicing your decisions about how you felt about different propositions,
Yeah.
and our candidates, etc. How did you come to your conclusions about various different things? And again, put that in a nutshell because of our time constraint.
Well, for instance, the casinos, okay? Mayor Young, God rest his soul. I mean, if he hadn't had so much opposition to casinos, chances are more than likely, with the kind of money that they're generating, the city would not have had to go into bankruptcy, okay? Because we would have been that much further ahead in terms of what the taxes were that were going to be gleaned from the casinos. But, you know, at that time, like I said, he faced opposition here as well as opposition from Lansing, meaning
Got a shorthanded, baby.
Governor Engler. You know, the people here voted that they wanted casinos in this city. John Engler says, you folks don't know what you're talking about. Casinos are not good for you. So they put it before a vote of the people, and I believe obviously it passed. So
Okay.
so the people of the state of Michigan backed us in terms of what we wanted, meaning the casinos here in the city.
Okay. Deputy Chief,
Yes, sir.
if you want to change to another subject matter, I'm open to it. The family is open to it. Tom is open to it. And I know you're open to it because that's the way you roll.
Okay. For the viewers' information, they can go to legalforeclosure.org. Then they can read the history of the lawsuit. Okay, that's the bottom line. Again, the legalforeclosure.org.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. And
Well,
then
let me ask you something here.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about many things, but I know that you have an intimate understanding about the fire department. And I have noted that there seems to be a gap that have grown between the fire department administration and the fire department or the union.
Okay.
And the moves that the fire department are making, such as they found the body of a police commissioner who used to be police chief, William Dreyer, found his son's body 2 weeks after the fire was started, and there was some controversy in terms of what and how the fire department was supposed to gone about the business. And it seems that the person who is acting as the chief and the union seem to have a disagreement about how the department is functioning. You want to comment on that as a former deputy chief?
Well, I briefly heard about the incident itself, but it should never happen, Billy. We're supposed to check out things thoroughly before we leave. Now, in terms of building collapse, I mean, we've had that before, and we've had heavy equipment come in, and we found bodies, but just for like normal house fire, and again, we've had happen before, is the downfall of the leadership of the fire department, fireground commander. Okay, he's supposed to make sure, he or she is supposed to make sure that the property is thoroughly inspected. And if that wasn't done, which in this case, I understand it wasn't done, so hey, that's the part of the fire department. You got to call it for what it is. But again, as far as the leadership of the fire department, the administration, if you will, the reason you're having all these problems is because you have a fire commissioner that has no understanding when he was appointed, no understanding of the fire service, and he told us here that, and the mayor even said that he didn't have knowledge and understanding of the fire department.
When, excuse me, when Mr. Jones was appointed to that position, didn't the fire department have other officials in place at that time?
They, Jones, I think, is the third or fourth fire commissioner, okay, in the Duggan administration.
What I'm speaking of, sir, is when he stepped into that position, he was appointed as the chief. I'm speaking of, wasn't there a deputy chief and other administrators that was already still in place at the fire department?
Yeah, he's the fire commissioner, not chief, Billy.
Okay, so who is making the decisions about the fire department, the direction the fire department is going? Because the union is saying that the way that they operated before, they could have gone through and handled this situation, and they're being talking about they're being restricted, or their equipment is being taken out of use, and they don't have the proper equipment, etc., to go to do these things. What's going on?
Well, as far as who's calling the shot, that's the fire commissioner, Eric Jones.
Okay, so that's what I was speaking of, sir, is that he is appointed to that top position, but the folks under him have been fire folks for many, many years. Is that correct?
Correct.
So if you have someone, I'm just asking a question. Folks, don't think that I'm trying to overtalk or trying to say this is the way it works. I'm asking the question the same as maybe some of you would. is that if there are safeguards in place and the firemen who are doing the work know that this works, why would the persons under the Commissioner Jones allow him or don't advise him as to what the actions that he is being advised potentially by someone else is dangerous to the department, is dangerous to the community?
Well, Billy, the thing is, my understanding is that the fire commissioner is not listening to the union, and the fire chief and his two deputies are in the pocket, if you will, of the fire commission, and they know better. They know what the process is. It's just that they're not following process or procedure.
Okay, I'm going to come back with that question because now you're saying that there is a fire commission that is doing something. This sounds like
No, you have a fire commissioner, a deputy fire commissioner. You have two second deputy fire commissioners, and then you have a chief of department and two deputy chiefs.
Okay, so
and the fire chief and the two deputy chiefs, they are not going against anything that the fire commissioner is putting out, such as no lights, no sirens.
Okay, sounds like we got a whole lot of deputies and no good chiefs, huh? Hold on.
Hey.
Thank you for calling. This is the Talk Beat Jones, and I have a special guest host today, sir.
Tom Wilson.
And you are with Talk.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Good morning, good evening, whatever time folks may be viewing us.
Right. I have a comment.
Please do.
A few questions. Well, referring to the lawsuit that Deputy Chief was referring to, the ACLU and the United Housing Coalition sued the city of Detroit with the help of NAACP and D.C. To get these residents their houses back. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You're very clear,
Okay.
and I believe I recognize the voice, but you can continue.
Okay. To get those houses back for those residents. But this is the thing. The city did not publicize the lawsuit as much. And a lot of people didn't know that they could get their houses back for $1,000. It was actually over 1,000 houses that they got back from the lawsuit, but a lot of people didn't know, and a lot of those properties and those houses were up for might as well say auction.
Okay.
And it only gave the people 1 month, and a lot of young people had to go down to these meetings that Mayor Duggan were hosting along with city council to pressure him to extend the deadline. So we had to go down there several different times to demand that he actually extend the deadline so we could, go as a grassroots effort, and go knock on these doors and get in touch with these people so they can get their houses back. So, and like I said, it was the ACLU of Detroit, the NAACP of D.C., because, the NAACP in Detroit was not about to do anything about no property tax exemptions or foreclosed houses.
So is this the lawsuit that is being referred to?
Yes, that was the lawsuit, the previous lawsuit, but it's another one in the play too.
Okay. But
And
the one
there's several
that is
lawsuits.
but the situation that is in place right now that Deputy Chief is speaking on is not have the people to fill out the notification papers. Is that?
Basically, that's the affidavit to to lower your property taxes, because when your property taxes, when it's assessed, they're not letting the people know that they could actually get their, if they're under the poverty line. I believe it's 40-50%, and you don't have to pay any taxes if you're living in poverty.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question. Would it be possible for you to come to this program within the next week or two and take the time to explain further about the backdrop of how the situation is going on?
Okay, yeah. Well, me and you are Facebook friends.
Yes,
so
but I want you on. But I want
you know.
Okay, but I want you on television with me. I do. I want you on television with me, and so that folks can see and hear the power, the drive that you possess in moving forward and helping this city. Can you do that, please?
Possibly, yes.
Okay, please call me at 313.
I believe I have your number, but I'm going to write it down again.
Okay. Actually, I'm doing it because I'm on TV, and I'm saying if somebody else want to call me, the number is 313-412-3111. Okay?
313.
412.
412.
3111. And if you have some pertinent information out there, call me. Let me see if we can get you on the air. Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. One moment. One more comment.
Okay.
Okay, so a lot of these plans that are being in the works right now, it's coming from the Planning Commission. So these Planning Commission meetings and things of that nature, I went to a Planning Commission meeting this past Thursday, and they are zoning different neighborhoods. I called last week. And I just wanted to let you, Tom, and Deputy Chief know that we have some visitors in town, and they are from California. And as you know, California is going through gentrification.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. California is gentrified.
There you go.
Yes, it is.
So those people came from California. They're in Detroit right now. And they are really selling their plans to the Planning Commission to basically gentrify the city.
Well, let me do this because
I'm on different areas.
Well, let me do this because my time is short. But I'll say this: I told Michigan many, many years ago about this marijuana, and I told Michigan that folks are just taking it and saying, "Oh no, they're not going to bring that dope, that marijuana, that weed here. We're not going to stand for it." I said to the folk then, "You don't understand. I'm from California. You got folks then from California in here checking out and making sure they can get a proper investment in Michigan. Started bringing the money and feeding the money out and started doing different radio programs and even had a program here on TV 33. Yes, they did. Okay, so I got to let you go, but I want you to seriously consider coming on with me, okay?
Most definitely.
All right, thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
You want to tell people who you are?
I believe everybody knows my voice.
For those 3 people who don't know your voice.
Deputy Chief know who I am.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Candleman, too.
Okay, well, I don't know who you are.
Lisa Bob.
Tom don't know.
Holly.
Okay. So you get around. All right.
Well, I let my voice be heard.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll just call you the voice.
There you go.
Call you
voice of the young people.
I called you the voice under.
The voice of the young people.
All right. Sounds good to me. Come on the show, girl. Let's do this.
You.
I mean, I said girl. Listen, Me Too people don't get me. That was just a throw out because she's a friend. But I'm sorry about that. I'm going to get a whooping when I get home. Thank you very much. Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Caller, let me get you in real quick. You got 2 minutes.
Oh, just calling in, man. Just woke up, man.
Hey, Candleman.
I just wanted to say hi to you and Tom, man.
Hey, you was working on the candles too much last night, huh?
Yeah, Yeah, I'll be back next week with you guys.
All right. Looking forward to you. And if someone needs to
Okay.
contact you about getting with you, what number would they call?
313-778-0979.
Sounds good, Candleman. I look forward to having you back next week. All right, bro?
All right. Thank
right.
you.
Deputy Chief, we forgot to give your number out so that folks need to get in touch with you and try to move forward in terms of getting something for the future. What number should they call?
313-399-8290. And Billy, I'd like to thank Asia for her input.
Do what, sir?
I'd like to thank your caller before Candleman, Asia, for her input on the issue.
What's her name?
Asia.
Asia.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
Yeah, she's a fighter for the community.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I made a mistake.
She pulled together the millennium.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Very active in the community.
So that was not the voice that I thought I heard, huh?
I don't know who you thought.
Well,
But her name is Asia.
Her name is Asia.
Right.
And so we'll. So you know the young lady, sir?
Yeah, I know her.
Okay. So would you talk with her and see if we can get her here next week or next week after that?
Oh, she's the lady of her word. If she told you she'll be there, she'll get with you.
All right. Thank you, Chief, and we'll hope to hear from you next week.
No problem.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
You
Yep.
too. Mm-hmm. Tom, what is there you want to say to the folks before we go?
Well, first of all, I want to wish everybody in the viewing audience a very happy Thanksgiving, and I usually put a little joke behind that, and I say, don't drink too much turkey or smoke too many feathers.
That was good.
Now, I need a check for that. But
to all the family, friends, etc., that have recently lost family members, friends, to all the family members and friends who have family members who are deeply ill and are fighting to remain with us, I want to give out my love and my prayers and my wishes. And to folks who are looking to have a wonderful time enjoying their turkey and their dressing and all the other good things, remember, if there is a family or a friend that you've seen and you know that they're a little short, you know they're a little short, you know, see if you can help somebody out. You may want to give out some cranberry. You may want to give out some you know, a turkey thigh, turkey drumstick, wing. Just give them a plate that maybe they may be able to take it to someone else and share it. It's about sharing. It's about love. Let's take this time and let's show love. That's what Thanksgiving, it is thanks and giving is what it's about. I love you. I wish that you would love me and Tom and yourself. Be selfish. Remember, it's okay to be selfish, because what is it that selfish is about? It means you take care of yourself first. Right. When you get on the airplane and they say that they drop that thing down and says for your oxygen, they don't say put the oxygen on your baby. They don't say put the oxygen on your old grandmother. They say put the oxygen on you first, then take care of everybody else. That's being selfish, which is loving you. I love me. Sometimes people say, Billy, you're so doggone selfish. I say, thank you. But anyway, family, don't forget, this is the Talk Beat Jones. We come on Sundays live from 9 to 10. And sometimes you have to watch Mr. Henry Tyler, the Executive Vice President, General Manager. He may come out. Sometimes you see a hand touch my head. Got to go. Love you. Bye now. Have to go anywhere, because this is the Talk Beat Jones, and this is the Talk Beat Jones.